The city of Ithaca is working in conjunction with the city's Common Council and Downtown Ithaca Alliance to organize a plan to add community needs to the downtown area. The city officials say that Ithaca has become more residential in the last decade, leaving some areas in more need for additional businesses like grocery stores and child care centers. The proposed plan, which is now over 5 years in the making, aims to help new businesses seamlessly integrate into the city's economy.
So we're looking at how can we learn lessons from the commons, places to sit, beautiful plantings, more green space, and then things to do. How do we take those lessons and transfer them to other blocks within the downtown?
The plan is currently in final draft form and is set to be discussed at a public hearing with the Ithaca Common Council within the next couple of months. City officials hope to vote on the plan by December.